Hello, I'm Courtney Gardini and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. It's been 5.5 months since I posted my last vlog. I was on my way to the Travel Blogging Exchange Conference in Donegal, Ireland, and during the conference I decided that I was going to put YouTube on the back burner until I figured some things out. I learned a lot, it was a great time, and because of that conference I ended up meeting someone who works for a publishing house out of Australia, and I have now signed my first book deal. So that is what I have decided to start blogging about. So the manuscript is due January of 2027, but I would like to have a first draft of the manuscript finished June 1st. So for the next 3 months, I'm going to be writing 600 words a day. I'm already 1,355 words into the manuscript. And that is the introductory chapter that I'm trying to finish by the end of the week so that I can send it to my editor. So I signed this contract February 17th and took some time to think and sit and figure out how I wanted to do things. And I have decided that I'm now going to set myself the challenge of seeing how much I can accomplish in 3 months. The manuscript is meant to be 55,000 words, and that is where we're at. So I just wanted to give a little update that we are back. I am going to do weekly updates on where we are at and see where we go from there. So that is the new mission that we were on. As some of you may know, I am also working on my debut travel memoir with a literary agent. That has been put on the back burner as I am now looking for a new literary agent, because unfortunately I had to part ways with my literary agent because he is sick. So I am now looking for new representation when it comes to that. So we are working on one project. I'm still working on my blog and this new book with a different publisher. So this is my introduction back to YouTube because it has been a while. And I've spent about 45 minutes trying to record this video, and yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna have weekly updates on the book project and see where we go from there. I am very, very excited for this new endeavor. I, however, am very nervous. It wasn't a book that I thought I would be writing, and it makes me nervous because of the fact people do come to me a lot for advice, and I feel okay giving it then, but writing a book about it just feels new and feels scary and feels slightly egotistical, but I don't know if that's just like the ego setting in. But yes, so we are gonna figure it out. So that's where we're at the moment. I'm currently in India for the next few weeks, and then we have 2 days in Morocco, and I'm very excited about that because we're gonna go to Casablanca, and I'm gonna watch Casablanca in Casablanca, and I'm very excited for that. For those of you who know, and those of you who don't know, I can't explain it. It's just something that I'm very excited for. And then we are heading to Brazil. So I am going to see what it is like to be a writer with a contract who's not only working on her first book deal, but also working on her travel blog. So right now we're just going to stick to the updates on the travel blog, we're going to stick to the updates on the book deal. So yes, so this is me holding myself accountable, doing a weekly update. It is Sunday, it is March 1st, it is 2026, and we are at 1,355 words out of 55,000 words. So the goal is to have 55,000 words of a first draft done by June 1st. So I hope you stick around. I'm excited to see what happens. You never know how things will go. And yeah, I think this is a good first step into the next version of life. So very excited, very grateful, looking forward to working with new people and to working with people that are in the industry. And I'm also excited to find a new literary agent for my travel memoir. So thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with the 45 minutes that it took me to make this video. So I shall see you next week. Bye.